The Pennsylvania Game Commission has to go. Be disbanded, whatever you want to call it. Now, I'm not going to sit here and bash them. I think they do a really good job for what they have in the way of availability. But there's a better way. Follow me for a minute. Pennsylvania Game Commission. Have a bunch of people. They work hard. Possibly overtime. I don't know them that well. Okay? My experiences with them have been pretty good. So why am I saying we got to get rid of them? It's for their own good. And this is why. Pennsylvania is one of the few states that has a Pennsylvania Game Commission and a Pennsylvania Fish Commission. Now, it would only make sense that if you have a Pennsylvania Fish Commission, that you would have to assume that they're not nearly as busy, say November to March, as they would be in the summer. You would also think that your Game Commission officers are not so busy in the middle of the summer as they might be in the fall. Are you getting what I'm saying? That's right. They should be combined. Turn it into the Pennsylvania Game and Fish Commission, or turn it into the Pennsylvania Fish and Game Commission. What you'll do is you'll have a much larger workforce that can do much more work throughout the year. And sure, there's going to be some overruns, some places where, you know, you have duplicate jobs and stuff like that, and that can be cut out. Hey, cut out all the duplicate jobs. And then guess what? Give the money to the officers. They deserve it. What'll this do? Well, when you need a game commissioner officer, or a fish commissioner officer, or a fish and game commission officer, it'll let them get to you a lot sooner. You got to think, if you're, let's say, doubling the force, well, that would cut the time that they're going to get to you in half. Theoretically, anyhow. I think this would be a huge aid to the state of Pennsylvania. It would be a huge aid to the commissioners. It would be a huge aid to the officers. Do decisions have to be made any different? I don't see why decisions would be any different. I just see a better, more responsible, and, to be honest, a more effective game commission, or fish and game commission, if we went ahead and did it. So, I'm Steve. Please give us a like and a subscribe. And hey, why don't you try commenting on it? Or if you have a state that you're in and it has both a fish and game commission, tell us how quick they can get to you if there's a problem. Thanks again.